Just had a family emergency.
The remarks of the public on agenda items only, 2 minutes.
Madam Clerk, Madam President,
Yes.
I'd like to put a motion in, a motion to, after the remarks of the public, I want to put a motion to suspend Rule 6, suspension of the rules. Go ahead, Mr. Lamar. Go on,
Talk over here.
over here.
In reference to the agenda, and I see a resolution here dealing with the finances of the city. All budgets, and before you pass the budget, they should have came before the council. Everyone present a temporary budget for the year, each department, each branch of government to council. The council sits down as a body and critique it and have those departments come before them to discuss their budget. Why are they asking for a certain amount of money? And secondly, identify as to how many persons in the particular department, and etc. You go on and on. I cannot see how this council can pass a budget without doing their due diligence and having the mayor, and nor does the mayor have the authority to pass his own budget, or to, he can create his budget, but he must give it to council and be brought before council to peruse his budget. That's the way government operates. Not only,
Okay, so we'll do that this Saturday.
can I finish, please, without being that is the way it operates in government. I don't know where the people come from. That's the way every government operates. From the White House, and I can't say the Our House here because it's not being done here. So if it's done otherwise, and then it come up, and when they question you in reference to, did you have an opportunity to discuss, peruse this budget, and to question this budget? And if there are some things come up, misspent and not spent correctly as it was allocated to be spent, you going to go down with the ship, the sinking ship as well, because you have not done your due diligence. Secondly, the finance director must come before council and present. He must be there to, in all discussion, the finance director or whatever. He cannot spend any more money than you allocate, nor any branch of government can spend any more money than what's been allocated for them. They have to come back before council, get authorization, and council has the right to question them, what did they spend the money on, and etc. And they have to answer those questions. So that's the duty of the responsibility of council as well as the other branches of government. And that's irrefutable.
Okay, Madam Chairman, Gowdy, I move that to suspend Rule 6, suspension of the rules.
Is there a second motion?
Second.
That you, Miss Council Austin, was that you to second the motion?
Correct.
Okay. Any discussion?
I'd like to have a little bit of discussion. Councilwoman Gowdy. Oh,
You're recognized. You're recognized.
great, thank you. I don't know if this is a good time to respond to the comments from the public, but this is an open discussion. I just want to remind the folks that we've actually conducted budget hearings for each department in the city, presented their mission requirements, and there was still a few pieces of information they could have provided in greater detail, respect. However, the budget hearings were executed based on the mission needs of each department. And the council sat, we listened, we took notes, and we made decisions that would lead us to a place where we could actually approve the permanent appropriation as well as the fiscal, the plan to help us get out fiscal emergency. So more to follow. So the narrative that the council has been derelict in their duties as to attention to detail as it pertains to the budget is a false narrative, or a narrative that is maybe not understood. The council has had this document before us, the mayor's estimate, since November, and we've had multiple meetings and or discussions and or opportunities to review it, discuss the things that were of concern or the lack of information for some of us. And we are at a place where we have, how can I say, exhausted all of the things that have prevented us from moving forward as a city. And I just want to share one more thing. We have already been reduced from estimating 100% of our available resources to reduce to 85%. And that is a true 85%, to the point where there are some employees that will not get paid. And the administration has shared their concerns, and we as a council must respond in a way that will allow our employees to get paid, the basic city services to continue, as well as the urgent note on the table: we will not have 911 emergency services on April 1st if we do not pass a budget that will allow us to do so. The county was previously carrying this emergency service. They are no longer going to do so after that date. It is imperative that we find the resource and or capacity to approve a budget that will allow us to meet the next timeline to save life, limb, and eyesight of our residents. Thank you.
You're welcome. I would like to comment on that. We have many a times to ask the mayor to send us different documentation to prove these items that has been, line items has been taken out. He have not shown no kind of proof of money, inbox, or anything that we had sent upstairs. Even the council actually had made a budget for the mayor, and he actually vetoed the budget. And he definitely overspent money, and he spent over $1 million by January. And a lot of this don't come before council. It be no bids at all, people be trying to get in our city to for work, and a lot of bids don't go out to these people, and we get complaints when the bids do go out to the people. They complain that it be one contract that they say, and then when they go to do the job, it be another contract that they switched around. So they breaking up the bids, for the person that trying to do the work. So we have a great problem into our city. As far as all these line items and stuff, the mayor is responsible to make sure that our employees get background check, and also making sure that he send down an estimate that's going to help our employees to get back on track. But when you don't have no bids or no contracts before you, and you just have numbers before you, it's hard to tell where all these line items is at. So this is where we is at today. So we is going to have a discussion. We are going to have a discussion on Wednesday at 12 noon, and it's open to the public.
As we talking about that.
Council President.
Yes, we got, Madam President, we got a motion on the floor.
Yeah,
Call the roll.
because we're going to call the roll, because we do have a motion on the floor, and we are going to call the roll. But far as the mayor, he is responsible for things that's happening right now.
Ms. Gowdy, it's time to turn it back. Council President's entered the room. And it's
We
time to turn
is
the
in the
meeting
middle
over.
of a motion.
The motion was to suspend Rule 6, suspension of the rules. Let's vote on it. Go ahead. It moved in second, was second by
Austin,
Austin. Go ahead.
call the roll.
Call the roll, Madam Clerk.
Counselor Stevenson,
What are we voting on?
Motion to
Suspension of
suspend
Rule 6.
Suspension of the rules.
Yes, yay.
Counselor Gowdy,
Yay.
Counselor Martin,
Yay.
Counselor Austin,
Austin,
Counselor Austin, are you there?
Yay, yay.
Counselor
Thank you.
Smith,
Smith is not here.
suspension of Rule 9 is passed.
No, that was
Okay.
Rule 6.
I'm sorry.
Rule six,
Sorry.
Rule six.
May I restate that? Thank you.
Okay, I have, oh, wait a
Suspension
minute.
of Rule 6 has passed.
Okay, I have one more motion after this one. And it's
Okay,
The motion to suspend Rule 9, order of business. Okay, I need a second for that.
Second.
Okay,
You can't.
is there
Oh,
discussion?
no, I can't. Somebody else. Yeah.
Okay,
I can second it.
is there discussion?
yeah, we're not gonna do with anything tonight because of the big meeting tomorrow at 12. So we're basically gonna not do anything, table everything, till we have this very important meeting tomorrow at 12 o'clock. That's the purpose of these motions. So a motion again to suspend Rule 9, order of business has been seconded. Let's have a vote.
Call the roll.
Counselor Stevenson,
Yay.
Counselor Gowdy,
Yay.
Counselor Martin,
Yay.
Counselor Austin,
Yay.
Counselor Smith is not present. Motion to suspend Rule 9 is passed.
Okay. I move the motion to table the agenda for today.
I second.
Run it, Gotti, you run it.
Okay. I mean,
Call the roll.
call the roll.
It's been
Yeah.
seconded. The motion's been seconded.
The
Call the roll.
motion has been seconded.
Call the roll.
Call the roll. Any discussion? If there's none discussion, call the roll.
Counselor Stevenson,
Yay.
Counselor Gowdy,
Yay.
Counselor Martin,
Yay.
Counselor Austin,
Okay, I'm back now. I missed the last, what was the last note?
Motion
This
to
is gonna
table the agenda.
Okay, and we tabling it because we're gonna have a meeting on tomorrow, right?
Correct.
Painfully.
Okay, is
that
that
a
a
yay?
yes?
No,
or a
no,
nay?
no. Nay.
Okay, all right, when Madam Clerk, the motion passed.
Yes.
Okay, and the last motion to adjourn. Okay. Motion to adjourn the meeting.
I need to go
Second.
back for a
That's
minute.
the last motion. and
Excuse
we
me,
are-
She said.
excuse me, one moment, please.
Okay, second.
Wait a minute, Chief. Go
Yeah.
ahead,
Go
Victoria.
ahead.
Thank you. Counselor Austin, not to be redundant, but
Yes. I
For
can
the-
hear you.
the move to table the agenda for you, was your vote a yay or a nay?
My vote was nay because
Okay.
why do we even put this meeting on the agenda if we weren't gonna have a meet?
Because of the meeting tomorrow, Austin, the meeting tomorrow is going to predicate on everything. So what we do tomorrow, be there 3-4 hours, everything is predicated on what we do tomorrow. We can't do nothing today, it'll be counterproductive. That's why.
All right. Any discussion? Any more discussion? All right, so that passed.
We have a motion to adjourn.
Yeah, I
Yes.
move that the meeting be adjourned. Okay?
And I second.
All right.
All right.
All in favor.
Meeting is,
All in favor? Aye.
All in favor, aye.
meeting is adjourned at 6:45 PM.
Thank you.